Hello, first of all, I hope you're all doing well and are healthy. I made this video for our clients and for everybody who might be interested in the impact of COVID-19 and the crisis on the real estate market, particularly in France. So I'm going to give you a few key figures and a few information. First of all, if you're a buyer or a seller, you have to be awake, be reactive, and be well informed. This is unprecedented, so there are no models in order to predict what the market, where the market will go to. So the market is freezed since the confinement in France. The lockdown will be lifted on the 11th of May. There might be opportunities for buyers, first of all, for international buyers. The markets are already fragmented, so they might react, different markets will react differently. So, for example, the luxury segment will not react like the short-term rental services in Paris, for example. So, depends on the segment, on the location, on many things. So, real estate is perceived by French people, around 70%, as a safe haven, like valeur refuge in French. So even if there is a crisis, it's not guaranteed that it will hit real estate as bad as, like, for example, stocks and other things. Also, what's very important is to understand that if you're a seller, if you panic, the thing is that buyers say that they will wait more, so they will delay their decisions. So the volume of transactions will probably drop. And then if the sellers lower the prices too much, then we might enter into a circle that's very hard to come out from. So the key figures to have in mind are then during the confinement, only 10 to 20% of the transactions that were already in, let's say, in move were finalized. So the credit rates have gone slightly up of 0.25%, but it stays still pretty attractive. What's very interesting is in a study from Meilleurs Agents that has been published very recently, the sellers think about the prices that they will still raise around 5%, but the buyers expect a drop of around 15%. So apparently we real estate agents will have to find a middle ground somewhere, maybe between -5 and -10%. I'm not giving any forecast, I'm just saying generally, if people's seller and buyer's opinion diverge so much, that's what we do. We try to find somewhere, but it's gonna be harder, probably harder than before. And there's a recession in construction, of course, because of the crisis and the drop in real estate activity. Buyers should be pulling the prices down in the first, let's say in the first, at short term. Apparently, according to this study from Meilleurs Agents, 50% of people will still do what they wanted to do in real estate right after the 11th of May. So that's as soon as the lockdown is lifted. Possible scenario is a slight drop in prices, but a big drop in the volume of transactions. So because only 1 out of 2 will come back on the 11th of May. The market should progressively become dynamic again, but not quickly, because that would be a 6 months or something like this. 90% of buyers and sellers declared to this study of Meilleurs Agents that in the 6 coming months they will fulfill what they wanted to do in real estate. So yeah, it's gonna be probably a small effect, a small slowdown, and then it's gonna come back. So if you have any real estate agent in France, We have a multilingual team, we have a drone. You can go on our website and check out how we work. And please contact me, and take care of yourself, and maybe see you soon. Bye bye.